Hello, welcome to Abby's Open House. Kids, Keys, Caffeinated Combos. Are we caffeinated?
We are not caffeinated enough.
Well, I Coke Zero'd.
I have nothing. I have water.
Okay, that's fine. Lame.
Cheers.
I am Abby Hebert, and I'm with my friend Angeline Martin, and we're going to do this one together. Welcome here.
Thank you. Thanks for having me.
I'm trying to work on being a good, hostess. I don't know, whatever.
That was very nice.
Okay,
good job.
So we are in Vancouver together right now at my Century 21 Canada conference. And so because I have a hotel room anyway, I just got 2 double beds. Just to make it clear, we're not sharing a bed. We are past that point in our
definitely
lives.
not sharing a bed.
No. Although, didn't you tell someone we were here together?
Oh, I 100% told someone.
So we are here. Ange is my designated get out of anything social free card.
Yep.
And so we've been doing Vancouver on our own when I'm out of session. And you've been doing it on your own during the day.
A little bit.
How is that going for you?
It's great. I'm so happy to be here. Thanks for having me.
You're the travel buddy. Thanks for having you on the show or in Vancouver?
Both.
Oh.
Thanks for having me in Vancouver.
Sunday school answer.
Right, exactly. I'm quite nervous to be on the show, but I'm getting over it.
It's okay. No, it's fine. We're here. So we need to get this going so that we have time to nap before supper tonight.
Yes.
We have big dinner reservations. We canceled last night already.
Pretty late dinner.
Yes, we have late reservations tonight. We already canceled once, and then we remade for a different restaurant.
It's going to be great.
It'll be fabulous.
Yeah.
Whatever it is.
Yeah.
We've already said we don't have to dress up. The pressure's off.
Which is a win. Yeah.
We're wearing jeans.
Yes.
You did quite a bit of makeup and hair. I did not.
I did an average amount of makeup.
Okay.
Yeah.
Which would be my glam full on. You're more.
Thanks.
You're more like.
I love makeup.
With it. Yeah. Okay. You're that.
I don't know if I'm with it.
You're with it.
Just stopped lining the underside of my eyes.
I do though a little bit.
I really miss it because
really?
But I do it under pressure. I don't do it under pressure. I guess.
But are you the person, I've always wanted to be that person that lines the actual this part of your eye where it's almost touching the eyeball. Did you ever do that?
When I was cool, I definitely did that. I did that. Yeah, I did that in black.
Yeah.
I did that in white. And I did it in blue.
Oh.
Yeah. Depending on the.
I've never had a high-ish maintenance friend, but you're not high maintenance. You're just fashionable.
Like I said, what I told someone the other day, I just work really hard so that I can do these things.
Okay, I like it. Ange is one of my core friends. We were working on that label the other night.
Yeah.
So our very first night here at dinner, it was the worst, most awkward moment for me. And I was like, why are we doing this on night 1? I thought she was breaking up with me. And so you launched into this. Did you start with is it okay if we talk about this? Or
I said I have to talk about something weird.
Yes. I have to talk about something weird, to which I was like, you know that feeling in junior high when you're about to get dumped? You probably never got dumped. I got dumped a lot.
Oh, I didn't have that many. I didn't have enough boyfriends to get dumped.
I tricked guys, and then they would just dump me once I wouldn't stop following them. I don't know. So, is it? Maybe that's what happened with Gerald. I don't know.
Right? Yeah, definitely. You tricked him after all that time.
He's like, it's too much work to stop now.
Right? Yeah, I guess we'll just get married. Yeah.
Okay, so we had the talk. I thought I was being demoted for a while there because you launched into who your best friend is, on and on and on. And I was like, well.
No, I didn't.
We're going to have an argument.
We're going to have an argument about this. Also, I said later that I'm not dumb. If I was going to break up with you, it would be at the end of the free holiday in Vancouver.
True story. True story. But it was salvaged because you meant it I'm a core.
The point is you're really important to me. That was the point of the awkward conversation.
I've been really sad though because we haven't. Usually when we're together, you cry at least once.
Oh.
Yeah. So, but we still have
2 days. Yeah. probably
still
will.
time.
Mm,
I'll work
probably
on,
going to cry later in this podcast.
I don't know. I'll work on my topics for dinner tonight and see what I can do. And I'll update everyone.
Cool.
I should
Cool.
record it. I
Yeah.
can record it.
You
Yeah.
record me crying.
Yeah.
Please.
That's
Please
great.
do.
Mike and Gerald are never going to let us do this again.
Oh, no. No. I just told Mike that I was doing this.
Oh, no.
And he's like, really?
Okay, so how did we meet? We met
Yes.
through my favorite boss ever,
Yes.
Angie at the time.
Angie's
Vivid.
amazing.
And
Yeah.
was she one of your cores? Or she was a good friend?
We were good friends, and I went to her for my hair, and she was phenomenal at doing hair. I went to see her for years, and she was so good at it. We became really close.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I pretty much begged her for a job.
Yeah.
And she hired me.
Yeah.
And then I ended up getting pregnant and I didn't get to stay, but
Oh.
I got to meet you there. And then, okay, go on with your
Yes.
story.
And then back to Mike used to race and
Cars.
race cars. Yeah.
Dirt track.
At Red River Co-op Speedway, just south of the city, and
Number
we would
55.
go. Yep, best number. And we would go, and everyone else would sit in the stands to watch, right? So I would be in the pits with him with the car and all that kind of stuff. And then we started hearing like that Gerald was bringing someone with to the races, and I didn't get to meet you.
It took a few times before Gerald even like mentioned that we could go to the pits. And then, because that was like a big deal, because we got to walk down after the races and talk to the team or whatever.
Yeah. So hanging out with Mike's parents was easier.
We hung out with
than
Mike's
coming
parents
down
quite a
to
bit,
meet
yeah.
us.
And it was like we had like high-end seats because it was bus seats.
Those were good
It
seats.
was a big deal.
Yeah.
And Gerald was very non-committal, so he would only ask me like half an hour
Oh,
in advance
of
to like.
course.
So every Thursday, I would kind of leave it open. I was the like
Last
really
minute.
sad girl
Oh,
who left it open and was like, "Is he gonna ask me?"
dude.
Yeah, I was
Yeah.
that person.
That's not cool.
But so I got to meet you there. I was very nervous to meet you because you were a legend.
Huh?
It was Mike and Ange, always Mike and Ange, who Mike is Gerald's, like one of Gerald's close friends. They haven't had the talk.
Oh,
about-
yeah, right. No, they
we
haven't
just
gotten
had.
down to.
I would
Does
say,
Mike cry when
I don't know. They don't talk about it.
Right, exactly.
But I would say
Yeah.
they'd be like like best-ish friends.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Let's
Yeah.
just say they are.
Yeah.
Gerald's
Let's declare them as best friends.
until they
Yeah.
come on here and
Yeah.
say otherwise.
Yes.
They are best friends.
Yeah.
And so I always heard about you. I was really, really nervous to meet you because you guys had been friends as couples with Gerald's previous
Yeah.
marriage.
Yep, we were.
Let's make this awkward.
Yeah.
And so you never want to be the new person coming in. You don't want to be the not favorite. And I wanted to win and like win you over and stuff. And so that was a whole thing, I think.
It was pretty clear pretty early that you were a really good fit for Gerald.
That's right.
It was good. Yeah.
And why was that? Was it my charm? Was it
All of the things.
yeah. So then
Yeah.
we started sporadically hanging out as
Yeah.
couples sometimes. We went for burgers sometimes. In the
Right.
city.
That's right. Yeah. We went to Blondie's, right?
Blondie's.
That was crazy.
That was wild.
That was early.
Yeah.
That was early days.
That was early on.
Yeah.
And slowly, I think my kids somehow, it just kind
We
of
just-
blended and meshed all in together.
We
I
just
think.
started hanging out. And
Yeah.
You have cool kids. I love your kids. And you're a great mom. You're a really, really good mom. Don't dispute that.
Fine.
No, you're a really good mom. But I love it when we get to hang out with your kids. And your kids are really special to us. We've had some really fun, like, I think of New Year's Eve parties, even when
Yes.
they were like little. Like,
Yes.
it was fun. We're probably not cool enough for New Year's Eve anymore, but we
Neither
do
am I.
we still get the occasional dinner.
Yes.
Like, which is super cool.
Yes.
And this is one of my favorite things. Not that long ago, I got an invite to watch them play sports.
Yes.
And like, I loved that. That
Yeah.
was super cool.
Yeah. Well, and what I like is you guys don't have kids, and so I always feel like my kids are like a negative to some friendships or that kind of thing, and it's always just been that they've been included from day one, which has been really important to me and nice. I I haven't always had that, so I really like that.
I'm glad, because
and they
really
like you.
them.
Yeah, they have you in their phones, and they know that they have to be really nice to Mike because Mike is our executor. So they've already,
I didn't know that was why they were so nice.
Well, I don't know, but I know that for sure when we die, Spencer thinks that Mike is going to let him get a Mustang.
Oh, cool.
Yes. Yeah. So that is the plan. He doesn't know we don't have money. We won't have money left for him to get a Mustang.
Yeah. And maybe we'll feel sorry for him. And
yeah.
Oh. No. And buy him a toy.
Okay. And we will we've already told Mike he's not allowed to get a Mustang. So I don't know if Mike would let them. Anyway, I think he'd be like, I don't know.
He would be Mr. Responsible.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He would be. Yeah.
He would be a killjoy.
I bet he'll be sad when we die.
A little. Yeah.
I think he'll be sad at how much work it'll be to be our executor.
Sure, that's probably what he'll be sad about.
So Mike is in charge of the whole estate stuff, but Ange is in charge of unplugging me because I don't trust Gerald. He'll be very like, let's be efficient. Let's go. Just unplug her. Let's just get this show on the road. And I think you'll give me a little more time.
I might be crying too much to make this true.
Gerald might enjoy the quiet. I don't know.
Right.
It's fine. But maybe he'll enjoy it so much that he'll keep me around a little longer.
Yeah. Right.
Know.
Yeah. So. Yeah. No, I'll give it some thought before I.
And we just celebrated your 25th.
Yeah.
Last year.
Exactly a year ago.
Matching tattoos.
Matching tattoos. Yeah. One of my favorite things.
Pineapples.
I love our pineapples so much.
I got home and everyone was like, that means you're a swinger. And it's like, you know what?
Only if it's upside down.
Yeah.
So
and it's
just
only
keep
upside
your
down
arms
when
down.
I look at it.
Yeah.
It's
keep
fine.
Your arms down and we're good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's always been, you guys have been kind of our trusted people that we go to, I guess. I remember in my very first house, you stopped by.
Oh yeah.
And I was crying. I was painting and I was like, do you think he's ever gonna? I remember telling you that I loved him.
Yeah.
And that was very early on.
Yeah.
And I was like, do you think he'll ever love me? Like I was just trying to figure out if this was something I needed to keep going on or to cut the losses and figure out what's next. I don't know. How was it for you watching this whole slow, painful process roll out?
Oh, the pressure. The pressure. Because I really liked you already. And
Thank you very much.
Yeah. I was really worried that he was going to screw it up. I thought he was going to wait too long.
Yeah.
And I was really nervous about that. And I wanted to just tell him, dude, do you see what you've got? I didn't. I kind of live by the theory of let people make their own decisions, right? So I didn't ever say anything to him. But I was stressed. I was going to say a little stressed. I was more than a little stressed that you wouldn't wait.
I was really stressed too, but I think that's what I like about you too, though. You kind of just let people do their thing and then you see how it plays out and that's just what it is.
Yeah.
And I really do believe though that he had the amount of time we had is why we work.
Right.
Because we went through a lot before.
Exactly. I feel because Mike and I also worked together for a while before we got married. Not that long.
How long were you together?
Well, almost 4 years.
Oh my.
But right.
Yeah. It was half of my first marriage.
They don't do things quickly.
We are essentially married to the same man.
Exactly.
In a lot of ways. We talk about it quite a bit.
Yeah. Oh, and so, but at that point, then when we did get married, the transition was pretty smooth. After that long, there's not a lot of new stuff you learn.
Yeah.
But
did you have any surprises? Did you have any surprises after you and Mike got married? That he's allowed, that you're allowed to say?
Not really. We did some dumb things. It was still hard. We talked about this, that the beginning was the hardest because we lived out of town 15 minutes. We were both working and so we hardly ever came home.
Bay,
Deerwood Bay. That was a great place to live. one of my favorite things was in winter when it would be like storming and snowy. At our house, the snow was always just softly falling to the ground. Like it was so many trees, and it was the trees were amazing. But we lived 15 minutes out of town, and yeah, we were both working full time, and so we were never at home. And you think we made the mistake of like, oh, you get married and then you don't have to keep up the relationship anymore. And that was dumb. We learned, thankfully.
25 years in.
We were also babies. So like
how old were you when you got married?
I was 23.
Okay.
And Mike was 27. So babies isn't maybe fair.
Still counts.
It still counts. But
then you were our people at our wedding.
Right. Yeah, thanks. Your wedding was amazing.
And
that was such a beautiful day.
I think that was the night before was so fun because we took the night just you and I. I think the wedding was the nicest gift that Gerald has ever given me because he just didn't. He doesn't like big groups of people. It wasn't about the wedding for him. It was just about the marriage. So the fact that he could give me that day to have the wedding, and it was just a really fun day. I think we laughed a lot.
He was pretty great that day
photos,
too, which was part of it, right?
Which is, very different than how he is.
Right, he's really not great. That's a lie. He's amazing. He's amazing. Yeah. But exactly that. Him and Mike are so similar. For Mike, that day was really stressful. Exactly.
He had to get a new outfit.
Right.
I remember that.
But even our day, right? Like, so comparing that, but that too, like even that was stressful for Mike being at your wedding in front of people.
And he did a great speech.
I think he had a pretty awesome speech. He did that a lot on his own. He did a good job. But Gerald was like chill, and he seemed to be having a really good time.
Yes.
And that was really cool.
Yeah,
and we had a blast at your wedding. Yeah. Your wedding was lots of fun.
It was good.
Yeah.
And it was nice when it was over too.
Right, exactly. It was hot.
It was a hot
day. Yeah.
May 7th? I never know if it's the 26th or 27th. I don't know. Okay,
sorry.
One of those.
It's in my phone. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, let me know.
Exactly.
My favorite friendship moment. We're going to talk about friendship moments now. My favorite friendship moment with you, or when I knew that you were a keeper. I don't think we knew each other super, super well. Like, we had already done a couple of things, but when my dad got sick for the first time.
Oh.
Then it was just such a shock that everything went so quick, and we were in the city, and then you came and saw me, and you drove. I think Mike drove we're gonna cry. I'm gonna cry.
Yeah.
You drove all the way to the city just to drop off a bag with like a toothbrush, a t-shirt that I still have. I kept the t-shirt just because it meant so much to me.
Aww.
And like just stuff to get me through the nights, because I was doing nights at the hospital with my mom.
Yeah.
And a hug. And then you literally dropped it off and you got in the car and went home. And I think that was probably one of the best things that anyone's ever done for me.
Oh.
That was my favorite. That was when I knew that I had to keep you. So.
Oh.
That's why I kept Gerald around.
Yeah, well, that's good. I'm glad. I'm glad you kept him because of me. Oh, yeah. I definitely remember, and we had been there, and you know how much that sucks, being in a hospital room in the middle of the night and just wishing you had your toothbrush with you. Mm-hmm. All of that. Yeah. You know the stupid little things that people need in crisis when you've been through a crisis, right?
And I think, after that, it really made me realize how important that was, and to step up and be able to do that for someone else. So I think, it was really cool. It sucks that you knew because you'd walked through it before.
Yeah.
And yet, because you had, then you can pass that on to other people to help them, which I just thought, because you're such a giving person, I thought that was like the best thing ever.
Thanks.
So. Yeah,
I appreciate that. Oh, yeah. And one of my, I'm so, this is cheesy to say, but I'm so happy for you that your dad is still here. It's huge. And I just feel so much joy for you for that he's here and you get to be with him.
With a lot of times sometimes I feel guilty talking about it because both my parents have been sick, and I know, I would give anything to meet your parents because they shaped how much of a person you are.
Yeah.
But with you, I never feel guilty. Like
That's
with other
awesome.
people, I
Yeah.
do. With you, I know that you're just so happy
Yeah.
for me.
Yeah.
But I mean, how cool would it have been? Big regret would be that I never got to meet your parents, which
My
is
parents
disappointing.
would love you. I know that my parents do. I feel like they're around us and with us, and I feel like they do love you. And like they would have loved to meet you in person. They would absolutely love you.
I feel like your mom would have hugged me.
Oh,
I would have hugged
ha!
you. Yeah.
That's hilarious. Yeah, my mom would have hugged you. My dad would have hugged you.
Oh yeah, your dad.
My dad would have talked about real estate with you.
Okay.
Until you would have been sick
Good.
of talking
I
about
would
real
have loved
estate.
it. Yeah. I wouldn't have been sick of doing that.
Yeah.
I loved, my favorite was you always, family is super, super important to you.
Yeah.
And I think what works for our friendship is we have a lot of the same core values.
Yeah. Yes.
Without, like, it's not like I have a checklist of things that are important, in friendships, but
Yeah.
I think we were both raised very similarly.
Yes.
Like we both had super hardworking parents.
Yeah.
Your dad was an entrepreneur.
Yeah.
My dad's an entrepreneur. I mean, you got to be a farmer kid too.
Right.
I didn't get to do that.
But you got to be a country kid.
Yeah, we were both country kids.
Yeah.
So we have similar experiences that way. So I think we understand each other a little bit. But the way you describe your family and the house that you grew up in Rosenort with the, what do you call it? The terrarium? No, the
sun. We call it a sunroom.
Sunroom?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
It was like,
Yeah.
I can just picture it in my mind because it's so vivid.
And then you did my favorite friendship thing. Oh, this is one of the nicest things anyone has ever done for me.
Oh my.
I'm
rolling my eyes.
Asked, no, it was so amazing. You asked if you could see where I came from and if I could take you to my home and show you around. And that is honestly one of the nicest things anyone has done for me.
It was my favorite day.
It was an amazing day.
Yeah.
It was one of the best days of the year for me. Like it was in the...
And like, it's not like she lives on Donald Street in Steinbach.
Yeah. Yes. I did not grow
the
up.
tour we were doing.
No. And you asked to see everything. Like we drove around the countryside.
Gerald did not know what he was signing up for.
I hope that it was okay that I feel like I made him come.
No, it was fine.
But like I love that you asked and I'm like, well, he needs to see it too.
So Ange is from Rosenort. Yeah. And you have farmland in Loaf Farm area. And so we hear all about this. We hear about her family. I had listed a house in Rosenort last year of one of your family members. So I had been there and I was like, hey, this tour has to happen. And then we finally just booked it. Yeah. And so the day before, I was talking to Gerald about it. And he's like, what did you sign us up for? Like, I was telling him all the places we were going to go. I'm like, I have no idea, but it's going to be awesome.
Also, okay, a caveat too is you get car sick. And so I schlepped you around the countryside. And I'm like,
we were both, there was one moment where we were both a little car sick in the back. Oh, no. But it was totally fine because we were just wrapping up. And it was...
That's good. Because we took you all over, and I tried to have stops so that you could get out. But like, can I I'm gonna get into details.
Tour. Yeah, let's do the tour.
So I was so honored that you asked us to do this.
It was so fun.
So we drove to Rosenort, and then we drove by the place that I grew up. And it's changed a lot.
And we drove past slowly like 3 times.
Yeah.
So that we could get a good view of it. And we were both, your mom, it sounds like she kept the yard immaculate and the home immaculate. Yeah. And it was maybe not in the same...
Definitely not.
...shape.
Yeah.
But it was cool to drive past very slowly a few times just to like get the vision of what it had been when she was there.
Exactly.
Yeah. So.
And also too, when I was a kid and growing up there was huge trees. And sadly, a lot of those trees have been lost, which is part of what makes the yard look so very different. And then, my parents, but they both kind of together. But my mom did most of the yard work. And then later, as they were older, they very much took care of the yard together. it was pristine. Like as teenagers, we could not mow the lawn around the home. Like we can mow the country lawn, and that's how we learned how to, drive a garden tractor, but not the lawn around the house. The lawn around the house had to be in lines that were straight. They had to alternate which direction they went. Like the yard, there was not weeds. It was beautiful. There was flowers everywhere. It was beautiful. I had an amazing childhood. So we drove past our house, which was so cool. And then, my brother lived across the road. You got to see that. We drove around. I think I showed you a couple of family.
We did the entire town of Rosenort, and then you showed me all the there was one main family in Rosenort that and all the brothers' houses. It was so small town tour.
It was such a small town tour. Yeah.
And then it was and there's Mike's dad and
whoever. Where he had his. So it's crazy because Mike grew up in Steinbach, but his dad grew up in Rosenort, and his dad had a business there and stuff like that.
I was talking about your sister.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
My brother, Mike's father-in-law was just driving down the street. We waved. And
it was just small
Rosenort. And then my nephew and his wife were outside their house. We stopped and said hi. And
we got the full Rosenort experience.
It was, we didn't go to Rosenort Co-op though, which we probably should have, but that would have taken way too long.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Next time.
Next time. And then from there we drove past the cemetery, and we stopped, and Abby brought flowers, which was so special to me. And I cried.
Sunflowers.
I was sunflowers.
Yeah.
Sorry. Hit my mic. I was unprepared for the feelings that I had while we were there. I wasn't expecting how much it felt like you kind of got to meet them.
Yeah, and I wasn't expecting that either. I wanted to be respectful. That's why I brought the flowers and whatever. But and I am very much a person, I don't really visit grave sites. I feel once the person is in there, they're not there
They're
anymore.
not really there, yeah.
But I think just to see where they were and their beautiful headstones, and just to be able to put that memory.
Yeah.
I think that was a big deal. To me, that was really nice to just whatever and get some time there and be there with you. I think was really cool.
That was huge, and it was so important and so special to me.
Yes.
I can't even express how meaningful that was. Yeah.
So I kind of got to meet them.
Yeah.
And the boys just stood and talked.
Exactly. That's exactly it. While we were bawling. Yeah.
And then from there
we went to Low Farm to go see my family's land. There's quite a big section of land that my family farms, and then you got to see where my sister used to live and some of that kind of stuff. Even that too, showing you this land that's in my family for a couple of generations, and just this this is where I come from, and you cared that this was where I come from. It was an amazing day. And then we went to Morse, where my brothers have my dad's legacy business, and
are we going to do a promo for that?
Well, we sure can. Paul Brand Trucking. And so we drove by that, and it was really cool. And then also I kind of grew up in Morse, right? Because Rosenort is close by, and I used to lifeguard at the pool, and so we went to the pool, and I could tell pool stories for days because I loved it there. Yeah. And I feel like Mike and you guys too. It's okay if you. Mike just rolls his eyes. Yeah.
We listen.
I loved my time at the pool, which is silly. And then we went to Altona and hung out with my sister in Altona. So
I had been dying for an invite to your sister's house for a long time. Had I met your sister before? Yes, I have.
Yes.
Right?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure at Mike's birthday party for sure.
Yes. Yeah. And so somehow we invited ourselves over there for supper. Yeah. And I think it was just the best finale because it was cool because they bought, would that be a mid-century modern house?
I would say. Yeah.
And so I've been hearing about this renovation for a year.
Yeah.
And so
it's so good.
I finally got to see it and nerd out. And I think it was cool because I'm a house lover.
Yeah.
And I got to, and so Vic's husband's name is Mike too, so don't
not
get
to
confused.
Be too confusing.
So that Mike, I think he was jacked to show someone the house.
Yeah.
and have someone else freak out over all the details too. So we had the chips and guac, and then on the tour.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it was a whole event.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
And then we got to have supper, and they made, it was almost like a family traditional meal, right?
Yeah. So Vic made this dish. It's called zappa, and it's like, I remember my auntie making this dish, and it's just one of those things. And like, Vic is a really, really good cook.
Yes.
And it's like this noodle dish where you fry the noodles while you're cooking them. It's almost like risotto with noodles, and then you add like Mexican spices and salsa, and then you top it with all of this like taco.
It's like
toppings, right?
Toppings, yeah. Yes. It was like taco spaghetti risotto.
Oh man,
it was
so
yum.
good.
It was so yum.
It's so good, yeah. Shout out to Vic and her restaurant. No,
that was a very good meal. And then through it all, I think what kind of rounded off the entire day was we just sat around the table and we heard stories about your parents and growing up and what it was like, and everyone had stories, and we got to hear about how when Vic brought Mike home to meet your dad, and you know, we got to know the personalities of your parents. So I really feel like I got to know you and your family a little bit better, and I really think that like strengthens a friendship too.
Exactly. Yeah. Exactly. Also too, like, I don't know if I warned you about this, but when we're friends, it just eventually happens. You just get absorbed into my family.
Even being here, I've been like posting stuff, and Vic has been commenting. She's like, "Oh, what are you doing?"
Yeah, that's awesome.
It's like, okay, sweet. And she's like, "Way to go!"
Yeah.
So she's just instantly my friend. Your family is now my friend.
Yes.
Okay. That's what it's gonna be.
And I'm gonna brag about you too, because they're also so proud of you too. Like, we're here for a big reason. I mean, you're kind of awesome at your job and getting these huge awards. And like, I try to send on their like celebratory text messages, but like I send them a picture of you and your awards, and they're like, "Oh, way to go, Abby!" And like, so I hope you feel that way from them.
You're
too,
definitely
right?
a friend that claps for me. I appreciate it. Yeah, even conference is not my favorite, and we've both been saying, like, because we're staying here where the realtors are all staying. She'll come back, she'll be like, "Found a douchey realtor." It's like, they're a dime a dozen here. It's fine. We're all around.
There's a lot of them. Wow. Wow. There's a bit of a stereotype when you get to...
And we live up to that very strongly.
You do not. And I feel like there's a very different type of realtor that works maybe, you know, downtown Toronto or like downtown Vancouver.
But you know what? We were just saying too, it's any job you're in, because you said
exactly.
Like before this, massage therapy was a previous career you had.
Yeah.
And you said there's douchey massage therapists
big
too.
time.
So I mean, there's douchey people all over the place.
Yes. And when you all gather in a group, you see those people. It doesn't matter.
Very true.
Right?
And I feel like maybe some people think we are that too.
Right. So, that's very true. You never know what kind of impression you're giving.
Yeah.
And then the other side of that too, I've met some amazing realtors in the elevator, like the guy that I told that we were here together. He was great.
Yes. I got to be your realtor.
You did,
without planning that. Where are we at for time? Okay, we're okay.
Okay, good.
So you were not looking for a house.
No.
I had shown you one house.
Yes.
And it was a disappointment.
Yes. And to be fair, at that point, I try to do it less now because I don't want to move again. Yeah. But like, I loved just looking at what was out there and and we saw this house, and I'm like, oh, hey, this looks cool. Yeah. So anyway, sorry, I'll add on to that.
So then she was on my radar. So then I was just like, I'm not resting till I sell. No, just kidding. That's not what I do. So then you went on holidays.
Yeah.
And then I texted you, I think, and I'm like, hey, I think I can get you a good deal.
No. Oh. You didn't text us. Oh. You picked us up from the airport at midnight.
Okay. Yeah. Even worse.
Yeah. No, it was awesome. I love it. Because when we were looking at this house, so it was like a Sunday, we're having a lazy Sunday, and I'm looking at the listings, and I'm like, oh, this is kind of cool. And so we talk about it, and we have this serious conversation like, hey, do we tell Abby? Because when you tell Abby, it's a step, right? Like, And so we drove past the house like I think 5 times that Sunday.
The one that I had mentioned.
The one that we that was a disappointment.
The one that we looked at. Okay.
Yeah. And then it was like, hey, no, we can do this. We'll tell Abby we want to see it. And so then we had already consented.
Yes.
Just to let you know.
Okay.
So you picked us up from the airport. We were coming home from Palm Springs. And it was, and you did say, you said, I'm going to tell you this, and then we're not going to talk about it.
Yeah. Because I'm not a high pressure.
Right.
I don't feel like I am.
And you didn't, you wanted to let us know, but you also wanted to let us know that it was okay to just come home from holidays first.
And not, double the budget of what we were looking for.
Right, exactly. Maybe.
Poor Mike. He had no choice.
Oh, poor Mike. But he is not sad.
No.
No.
So then we ended up looking at it and you loved it.
Oh.
And then you painted it all black.
I loved it. We did paint it all black and I love it even more.
I love it.
But I loved it from the moment we stepped out of the car.
Okay.
I saw the sidewalks to the backyard that are black.
Yeah.
And I loved it immediately.
Yeah.
Mike didn't. He liked the house. We saw it in winter. He liked the house. He didn't love the basement.
Yeah.
And we had made ourselves a pretty cool basement at our last house.
Yeah.
And then the more he thought about it, the more he liked it.
Mm-hmm.
And so then we bought it and painted it all black on the inside. Like all
just
black.
Just like your heart.
Just like my heart.
But I do feel like it has been the perfect home for you guys.
Yeah, yes.
And you've made the basement so cool.
Yes. And he is so attached to it now.
Okay, good.
Like.
So it's not a good time to tell you I have a different house. Just
kidding. He would hate that. That would be his nightmare. Yeah. And I would say, like, show me. I'm the worst.
No, you're in it. So anyway, that's a side topic. So I got to sell your house.
And you were phenomenal at it.
Oh my.
You got us a killer deal.
I did. I did get them a very killer deal. Like a deal I still can't believe I got.
Like it felt like a deal of a lifetime.
Yeah.
Which I won't tell your friends.
It's almost more exciting for me when it works out for a friend that way. Because sometimes with friends, it's always a little bit nerve-wracking selling to a friend or selling for a friend because it involves money. It involves so many personal feelings. And when it can all just kind of go smooth and work out so awesome, it's just that much more exciting. And the worst part is if you sell to a friend, like that's a house I'm going to be going to often.
Right.
And I don't want to go there and hear that your basement got water or that it sucks and you regret it. So it's always a little bit.
Or that we bought something that was way above our means, right?
Totally.
Like, and you definitely did not do that to us.
Totally.
Yeah.
Cool.
We love our house.
I love your house too.
Thanks.
Kate, anything else? Oh, we wanted to talk about, we're going to wrap up now. Okay. Current obsession.
Products is a gift from my sister for Christmas. She got me the Rhodes eye masks, under eye masks. Okay. I feel like there's always a side story when I say something.
Okay. Yeah, that's good.
In my family, you can read us by our under eye. Like if we haven't slept, if life has been stressful, like man, do those bags come out under the eyes?
Yeah.
And it's all of us, I feel like. So my sister got me these Rhodes under eye masks that are magic. You put them on and suddenly like your under eyes are just smooth.
Is it like a hyaluronic acid thing?
I don't know. It's magic.
And Ange is a gift giver, so she gave me one, but I'm saving it. I don't know what I'm saving it for, but I don't like to waste.
Exactly. Yeah. And I used our last one, so we did family pictures in Hawaii, and I used the last set for these family pictures. So now I have to just break down and get some more. But I love them. They're so good.
So many of my obsessions have actually come from you because Ange will gift, like for a while we would do gift baskets with kind of our favorite things.
Oh, yeah. Yes.
And so that Laneige
lip mask.
I shared about that on one of my that's my favorite. I gift that to so many people now.
Yeah.
Because it's a favorite. I just bought their lip gloss too, just the other day.
Yes. Well, we're together.
Okay, so that was your favorite product. You had a show.
Oh. Shrinking. Are you watching Shrinking?
Nope.
It's
Haven't?
so good. It's on Apple TV, so I know not everyone
We need
has
to do
Apple.
the trial so that we can do the show.
Yeah. Just get a new phone and then you'll get a free trial. Because, that's worth it.
Sure.
that makes economical sense.
Let's do it.
Yeah. It's such a good show. It's about therapists and working together in their clinic and, of course, into their personal lives. It's so good. And Harrison Ford is in it.
Oh, I would like that.
It's so good. I love it.
He is still with Callista Flockhart.
Isn't that amazing? Yeah. And his acting is phenomenal. Oh, okay. I'm pretty sure I can say this without ruining it but this is, I don't know what season we're in, and he has Parkinson's in the show. Yeah. And I actually Googled, I'm like, does Harrison Ford have Parkinson's? No, he's just an amazing actor. But Michael J. Fox makes a cameo in this season, and it's awesome.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so then we should watch that.
You should watch it.
Does Mike watch it with you?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes. Yep.
Okay. And then currently reading.
Oh, The Lost Bookshop, I think it's called. It's a little weird. I'm not sure how I feel about it.
Okay.
The bookshop might actually be mystical or magical. I don't know. Okay. I'm not a big sci-fi person.
Okay.
I want real fiction.
Yeah.
Real times fiction.
I'm stalled out on Being Mortal, but it's my nonfiction. So I just started The Widow, John Grisham, and I'm loving it. So I'll be spending some time tonight reading. Nice. During quiet time.
Yeah, same. Yeah. During our designated time of no talking.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Anyway, anything else you want to say?
No.
Okay.
I've already said too much.
No. And why do you like me more than Gerald's previous wife? No.
I have to go. Kill him. You're really, really good for him.
Anyway, thank you so much for joining. This has been Angeline Martin and Abby Hebert with Abby's Open House Kids Keys Caffeinated Combos. Find me on Instagram under Abby's Open House Podcast and
like and subscribe.
Oh, yes. Anyway, thank you so much and enjoy the rest of your day. And this is hard to do. Okay, stop recording.